400, Copper Heights. More than the story, this the life that I chose. Bank salad, win, lose, and draw. Win, lose, and draw.
What's going on with y'all, man? What's up with y'all out there, man? What's good? So the boys back again with another one, man. So this is my one of my podcasts I do with my brother right here, and we got a good situation for you today about different situations, man. We want to know what would you do, because we all know that people say what they'll do, but when no one's looking, they do something different. You know what I'm saying? So we got a few situations for you. We got a few situations. I'm one of your hosts, Suave Polo, here in this thing, man.
And it's your boy, Vegas. Yo.
Ooh. Ooh.
You know,
so, dude,
Tiger Stripes in the building.
You know what I'm saying? We got our stripes on, you know. And on the best days get this shirt, so you already know what it is, man. So I want y'all to understand that this has been fun. I've never imagined doing different podcasts on YouTube and it being so much fun, man. I really love doing it. It's fun. You know, it's a good hobby. It's a good hobby for me. But without further ado, man, let's get into it, Dad. Let's get in these little situations, man. Let's see what these people got going on, man. So the first one, and if you're out there in the chat, throw your little opinion out there. That's cool. So if you're walking, let's say you're walking downtown and, you know, you see a bag of money equaling up to about $1 million. You know, let's just keep it simple. It's a bag of money. What would you do? Like, what would you really do? What would you do, Vegas?
A bag of money. I guess
nobody around, nobody to see you, anything. They just bow. Bag of money right there.
How much money we talking about, man? We talking about Monopoly money? We talking about real money?
Nah, we talking about the real deal Holyfield. $1 million of those smackers.
All right. If it's a milli, if I'm just walking down a random street and there's nobody around, I'm gonna do my best to just kind of like maybe get the money first, and then I'm gonna lay low and just kind of see if anybody comes back looking like they looking for the money. Maybe I'll hang around. Depends on like what the scene looks like, because I wouldn't want to be hanging around with a bunch of money on me either. Right. And then I wouldn't want to be tempted to go and spend it. So I wouldn't want to go too far with it right away, because what I realized is that as much as that may be of profit to me, it's somebody else's loss immediately. And that could be everything for them. So I want to be considerate of them, and I don't want to look at it right away like a come up, but I don't want to ignore it as if it's not a blessing either, because it can happen like that. So I'm going to just kind of wait it out initially. Now, I'm going to give it, Suave. I don't know. I can't say how long I'm going to give it, but I'm going to try to wait, and then maybe even watch the news, because at some point I got to go home. I have a family, and I have needs and things that I got to take care of that's not in the middle of the street like that big bag of money that I found. And so when I get home, perhaps I'm going to watch the news for a good 24 hours. And after that, Suave, if I have heard of nothing and nobody in my family or my friend circle have said, hey, man, I'm down bad, I just lost $1 million in the bag, then, you know, maybe they're going to have to charge it to the game, brother. I can't say what I'm going to do after that. The sky's the limit. But I'm going to tithe it. I'm going to tithe it first. I'm going to bless the Lord's house first. And that's everything else is on record. How about it? What you got?
Dude, so like first let's get into the chat. Chat is on fire right now, man. What's up with your cloud validation? What up, Stay Your Pro? What's up, Leah? Leah. Out the gate, Stay Your Pro said that hey, if it's $1 million, if it's just laying there, it's a sign from God. You know what I'm saying? So he said like you, bro. He casted that thing out like getting 2 checks in the mail. You know what I'm saying? I know what he's talking about with that. You know, that's a joke that him and I know about. But I'm with you on that, bro. I'm with you. I'm And my girl Liz said, she taking it home, man. She gonna wait. She said, like you said, she gonna wait to spend it. You know, look on the news or something and see if anything popping before she even cash in. Man, let me tell you, that I'll be totally straight up with everybody out there. Man, I'm gonna grab that money. I'm gonna duck off, and I'm gonna hide that mother somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? I'm only gonna tell one person about it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe two as a backup. You know, because it's only like two people I just like fully trust, and I know like if anything happened to me, y'all know what to do with this money. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna scope it out, see if anybody saying anything on the news or anything like social media that is popping now. So news is free for everybody. Everybody talk. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have it out there. So I'm gonna look and see if this money's stolen and everything. And I'm gonna be real with you. If it's stolen, the boy's still spending, but I ain't gonna spend it like I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait a few months. You know what I'm saying? Wait about about a month or two, and then shoot, if it's something stolen, then I'm spending them anywhere like cash only, flea market stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm definitely gonna take it. I ain't gonna stunt. I'm gonna definitely take it. He said, State Pro said, beware, more money equals more problems. I'm okay with them problems, brother. You know what I'm saying? Problems will never go away. Even if you don't have money. Even if you don't have money, you have more problems. So I ain't even worried about the problems. That's a meal.
His next comment is like part 2, though. His next comment is like part 2 to that, which is real talk. Also, I agree with that, though. Suave. His second comment is real talk. He said, "Starting to not believe that though, because I'm poor as."
You know what I'm saying?
Maybe more money ain't more problems.
Dude, problems gonna be there, bro. Problems gonna be. I ain't worried about the problems, dad. Shoot, I ain't worried about the problems at all. Shoot, I could deal with the problems, dad. Shoot, man. What you got, dad? What's your situation?
All right. So my first question is, what would you do if you woke up and the world was as it was, Suave, but you found yourself to be 10-year-old Suave?
Who? Oh,
you
man.
Woke up 10.
Reversing time?
Reversing time. Only you, though. Only you. Only you.
Dang, man, that's gonna suck. Well, oh man, you see I'm looking up at the sky. Dude, you know what? I feel like it's a reset button. I'm studying engineering or something with the knowledge I already have, add on to it, and I'm just gonna, take it up as a loss on things in past because I'll tell these two people that I trust, that hey, what had happened to me, and I'm gonna tell them some things that only they would know and I would know. So they'll know that it's true. You know what I'm saying? Hey, this is me, And then, dude, I'm gonna try to figure out what I can do as far as business wise. And I'm gonna take that knowledge, I'm gonna put it to use. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to help people as much as I can and roll like that, bro. That's what I do. It wouldn't even bother me though. 10 years, you just hit the reset button on me. Shoot. I'm
not 10 years old, Suave. 10 years old. You're 10 years old.
I know. If I already look, I'm a force to be reckoned with now. So you hitting the reset button, and I get to grow up from 10 years back to where I'm at now. Boy, I'm a force to be reckoned with. So you better be ready for what's coming after that. Let me have my knowledge. You messed up. You messed up, Dad. What about you?
I think it'll be a bittersweet occasion. And I say bitter is because right away I'm gonna be the youngest sibling. Well, I'm gonna be the youngest sibling automatically by default. So I'm gonna go from being the oldest brother to the youngest brother now. I'm going to maybe at that point not be able to be married anymore. My nephews and my niece will be older than me. I'm not I guess my thought is maybe I still have a lot of the knowledge. So I heard you say you go on to do engineering and like it's like a reset button because I think ideally you'd have everything that you know now in that same body. You just wouldn't have the stature of an adult. So if that's the case, then I might consider myself very blessed on the sweet side because it's like I know so much and I have so many more years maybe to live this all out. Because what I don't know is how long am I going to be 10 years old? But if it's
I wouldn't even concern myself with that.
if I'm gonna be set back and I'm gonna still just get to live even beyond the age that I am now, then that is a true reset button. But everything that I had going on that was also based on my age, such as marriage, such as to be, as I say, the older uncle, such as to, because how would I drive? How would I substantiate being in a vehicle and driving and being able to say to the officers, this is my license. Like, this is really me. I'm so sorry. Like, let me prove to you that I know what I know. And then maybe they won't just think I'm a smart kid, but that I'm actually my age stuck in a 10-year-old body. So,
bro, you gonna let that secret out to the public?
Huh?
You gonna let that secret out to the public?
I mean, I have to say something to my job, Suave. That's another thing. It's like, bro, what do I do about my job, bro?
Dude,
I just like let it all go.
Look, Dad, listen to me. If you woke up and you 10 years old now, all your debt and job and all that, bro, reset, right? That's reset.
Because see, it's still the same name, same social, same everything that ties to me. So how like when it comes to, like you said, debt or anything I owe, anything that like my responsibilities, how can I defend that to all of these people who just have never ever experienced something like that? Like we don't know anybody that has had the Benjamin Button effect or anybody that has gone back in time. We've seen that on movies. So how do I look trying to convince them that I'm Gerald and Vegas and like friends and everything, man? I can't hang out with my friends and stuff. I got to get new friend base and everything. So I mean, everything is ruined.
We built different, bro. We built different. I wouldn't care about all that. We do have something in the chat though, Dad. Your girl Leah, Dad, she said,
that's a good
question. What would you
question.
do if your favorite celebrity, actor, singer, whatever, was getting beat up in front of you? Would you jump in or would you stand there and watch? What would you do? And look dude, you already know what Stay Pro gonna do. Bro, what would I do? I'm gonna jump in to help because you know what I'm saying, I'm very impulsive when it comes to helping people. So regardless of, you know, celebrity or whatever, they getting beat up, I'm gonna jump in and see what's up. I'm gonna have to observe it for a little bit. Now, if they getting jumped by more than one person, then I'm gonna jump in. If it's like a one-on-one fight, then you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna observe it, and if that person is getting a tail beat and they had enough, and it's clear that they ain't lost this fight, I'm gonna jump in and, like, you know, separate them so they won't get the brakes beat off of them even more, and then, you know, they die. Some people can't handle a butt whooping that much, you know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't record it. That's too much, man. That you know, man. And then that's too much. If it's a man, hit that pride. You know, so I wouldn't want to do that to a man. And if it's a female, I definitely don't want to see, you know, females fight like that. And, you know, in public, you can handle it different. I don't know the situation. So maybe my celebrity was being rude and they deserve that butt kicking. But if they didn't had enough and it's clear they lost, I'll break it up. If they getting jumped though, I'm gonna jump in. I'm gonna jump in to help. You know what I'm saying? What would you do, bro?
I like what you were saying at the latter stage of your statement, or the latter part, just in terms of like, what did they do? Now, again, I think what I like more is sometimes enough is enough still. And you have witnessed them getting the pound game plus, and then to the point that they may even be unconscious. I have seen videos where people proceed to deliver what seems to be overkill at that point. I think it's important that we know, are y'all aiming to end this person, or y'all aiming to teach that person a lesson? Because sometimes just telling a person how you feel can be a lesson, but then if it's just going to come to blows, then there's still a certain point where we got to cut that thing off in order for that person to really learn. Because if you do too much brain damage, then you turn them into, probably you turned that event into way less than a learning lesson. You turned that into a brutality.
Yeah.
But
a
so
brutality
I think
that could be a fatality.
that's true. Because what we know about celebrity is that they have so much access, and that access sometimes lend them to a lifestyle that would take away their celebrity if the public knew about it. So if someone was dealing with them because they knew something that the world didn't know, then they may feel justified. But again, that to handle things like that isn't in our hands. If you can prove beyond a doubt that that was an offense that they made, then that's worthy of going about it the legal way, because at some point you're going to also be legally bound if you do too much damage. And so I'll say, I guess I'll make it easy to jump back to what you said. That's a good question, Leah. Is to either intervene at a point where it just seemed like enough is enough. And I would still like wonder what has these people so furious at this person. Like, they're not trying to rob them. They're not trying to steal what appears to be wealth or anything. Like, they're really just trying to give this person. They don't care about the necklace or what they have on and what they drove in. Like, they really had an ought against this person. And so
yeah, you don't
that
know
would
the
be a
situation.
curiosity of mine.
You don't know if that
Yeah,
person, that
that's
celebrity, did something to provoke that person. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, celebrities, the unseen celebrities, do some stuff that they thought they was gonna get away with, and they didn't. You know what I'm saying?
Disrespect people, talk down, all that stuff. But I know we got other questions. That was a definitely a good go and a good question, Sam. Good go from you, Suave.
Man, dude, I definitely feel like we need to do a part 2 to this, babe. Real talk.
Hey, there's so many questions to be asked, so many hypotheticals out there. I agree.
So, like, let me give you one. All right.
Okay.
You walk in your bathroom and you notice there's a snake right there on the floor, and it's too late for you to back out because it's gonna strike. What would you do? You know what I'm saying? You face with this snake right there. And let's make it more interesting. Let's say this is a venomous snake. Let's say it's a rattlesnake. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows what a rattlesnake is. So you right there, bow. Rattlesnake right there is rattling. You see it see you. You at a good distance where it's not gonna like bite you. But you know, moving back or making a movement could end your life, or you know what I'm saying, moving forward definitely end your life. What do you do?
Man, I've watched too much TV. First off, let me just say, you have made this very difficult in my little old bathroom. I'm going to go by what I've seen on TV, and I'm gonna just like maybe put that hand out there, but not so close to it, and just kind of like distract it while I maybe jump in the tub or jump on the nearest high thing. And I'm gonna say too, when those hormones get released and you just get that blast of energy or that ultra instinct and all that fight or flight mode, I think I'm gonna take the higher ground first and foremost after I'm able to make that much of an escape. And then I think the next thing I'm gonna do is just grab things and start to just like throw down. It's air fresheners above the sink, it's candles above the sink. There are what else? I can grab some stuff. I can throw water, but I'm also notify everyone else that's in the place, because I don't want the snake to get out under the door or some way, and then their life is in danger, or that mug go and it hides there and become a danger to us all. I'm also, maybe if I have my phone, let me go ahead and call animal control so that they can be on their way, because I need them to be en route ASAP. I don't know what that number is, but I'm gonna start off with 911. So that's my immediate answer, is that I'm gonna try to keep it distracted while I take the high ground. I can make it to that shower or that tub. Then I'm gonna take those shower curtains and I'm gonna try to maybe cover that mug, that shower curtain, because you know, I don't know if they can bite through that, but I know I can maybe wind them up and maybe I can apprehend it and then just go from there. But what would you do? So I know this is gonna be interesting because I think we talked about a lot of these survival skills, and you're not scared of them. You don't have any fear about it.
I
That
don't have it
venom made all the difference for me.
Man, I definitely like stay still, and 9 times out of 10, if you getting out going to the restroom, you probably don't have your phone. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know why you gonna have your phone in the middle of the night, but I'll probably like try to back up slowly as possible and prepare in my head that if I do get bit, you know, I'm not gonna die instantly, but I know panicking is not gonna make it any better. You know what I'm saying? That's only gonna bring you to your death even more if you panicking and you get bit by a snake. You know what I'm saying? So I'll try to bag off as quietly and as steady as possible. And then if there's something around for me to grab and cover it, the snake, I would do that. I will do that. You know what I'm saying? But you can't move too, you know what I'm saying? It's right there. So if that rattle is going, then you already in close range, or he already see you. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like you behind and you catching it by surprise. He see you see him, you know. But I'll just try to prepare for the worst if I do get bit, and definitely like covered up, call animal control, and I wouldn't make any kind of loud sounds or anything like that because it might spook him, and then he bites you. You know what I'm saying? So at first, I'm gonna try my best to get away, and if that don't matter, if that don't work, then if I'm already bit, I'm rushing to get something to cover them up and call animal control. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just gonna keep calm until they get here. So, and try to pray and make it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, shoot.
I like the whole take. No, I like the whole take because I hadn't thought about it. Because if I actually get bit, then there's still something to be done, but I don't have that much time. And so it's important to think, if that snake does successfully strike me, what will I do then? Because my time is going, and I don't know how many times does a rattlesnake sit there and they bite. I don't know if they hit you and they
the closer
okay with
you
that,
are,
and they
the
try
more
to
it's
make
gonna
it
strike you, brother.
Oh wow!
Yeah, you got to move away from it for it to stop.
I need to be thinking about a post-bite game plan. So I like how you brought that in too.
Oh yeah, so I thought, man, we actually burnt those 20 minutes. So we're gonna do one more and then we'll end the stream, and we'll definitely do part 2 of this next month on the Diamond Show. So what do you have, Vegas? What's your next one?
All right. So Ave, if you're about to end your show, what would you say to your audience, to your chat people? What would you say?
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
If you were about to end the show for today and getting ready for part 2 of this, what would you say before we got off of here today?
Hey, peace of love, baby.
Peace and love.
Peace and love, guys. Y'all already know, man. Catch another show on the Diamond, man. And we're gonna keep this thing going. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video, man. My silly brother over there, man. he always the clever one. So like, subscribe, let us know what your situation is, and you know, we're gonna do a next one, man. I also want to shout out, there's a few people that recently subscribed to my channel, man. I met them in public, man. So I want to shout y'all guys out, man. Shout out to the AutoZone guy, man. He just instantly subscribed. Shout out to the young lady that I met in the garage, man. You know, she subscribed, no problem, man. A few other people, man. If I forgot you, I'm just shouting you out now. Hey, thank you for supporting. You know what I'm saying? Now I went from 500 to over 600 real quick. So thank you guys. I must be doing something right. So thank you all for supporting, and I'm gonna keep this thing going, man. You know, I'm not gonna be one of those people that just, oh man, he just hearing one hit wonder and all that stuff. Nah, it's fun. It's fun, so I'm gonna keep doing it. You know, y'all take care, man. My kids told me to start saying peace and love, so I'm gonna say peace and love, and y'all take care, man. One.
Facts. One. Peace. Thank y'all.
More than the story, this the life that I chose. Plain salad, win, lose, and draw. Win, lose, and draw.